What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm MoedotJ and we are locked in. This is episode 11 of Queens, and we seen last week that the ladies that got the record label up and running, and they finally got Lady Z to go ahead and come forward with who she was accusing of the sexual assault, and we got his ass locked up at the concert. And now it's time for us to move forward because the ladies, we are Queens, Nasty Girl Records, we on top of the game and we are back. But before we jump into this episode, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you want to be a part of it, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button, it's the easiest thing you can do. Now we're moving forward. We got him out the way, we got Lady Z, we're down. But how are we going to follow up with this? We got to have some hits, and we got to start getting more stars to this label, because all of us, we in our 40s, we need some of that younger crowd, because we know the youth is who spends the money. So let's jump into it. This is episode 11 of Queens. We start the episode off with some white girl getting off the bus. And just like you, I looked at this and said, am I watching the right show? Well, it turns out they're shooting a film for some lady named Anna Cadabra or some crap like that. But she's a teenage girl. She's getting off the bus, and these girls are bullies, and she has a magic wand in her bag and she freezes them. We go from the Disney special straight to Los Angeles County 9708346, and just like many teen stars, the popularity and fame, it gets to them, and of course they start getting into trouble. When she gets out of jail, we have all the media there, the paparazzi there. I'm even over there like, who the hell is this white girl getting out of jail? But Jill, she comes over and grabs her and she says, I'm gonna sign you to Nasty Girl Records. Now, I told you on the intro, we need to get some more stars on our belt, some youth, because that's who's spending all the money nowadays. Jill, Naomi, Valeria, they all getting together, and we got our manager in there also. And it turns out that first single that they dropped, 6 million streams. So they on their way to be an independent label and have 6 million streams. That is amazing. Now you got to remember, all of these ladies, they took what money they had and they poured it in to start Nasty Girl Records. So what they're saying is, we got Lil Muffin, she's working on the album. We need to go ahead and drop Valeria's early. But Valeria's like, nah, I don't know if I want to do that. It's not ready. You know, I want to take my time and master my craft. Nasty Girl Records, they have a studio, and they're allowing another artist to come, and it turns out that it's a big Spanish artist. Now Valeria, she heard this and she's thinking, if I can get on his track, he's a big artist, I'm a big artist, I rap in Spanish, we can get the Spanish audience, which we know the Spanish, they love hearing that Spanish music, and this is an opportunity for her to take off. Now we know they're looking for new artists because, hey, 6 million streams is good, but we all invested a lot of money. We seen Jill go and bail this girl Anna out because she wants to sign her. Well, Jill, you know, she has her own stardom now, so she's actually on set with Anna, but Anna's messing up on her words. Now, this young lady's mother, she's her momager, you know, the mom/manager. She treats her like a kid, but then when it's time for business, now she's saying the only reason Anna is messing up on these lines is because she hasn't taken her Adderall. Now Jill is looking at this and she's seeing that the mom is pretty much forcing her to take these meds so she can calm down. But Jill's looking at that like, yeah, we're gonna get you on Nasty Girl Records, get you away from all this nonsense and get you a real manager. V gets to the studio and the artist in there and he's like, hey, thank y'all for letting me use this studio. And this is big for a record label. If you can start getting platinum artists to come and recording your stuff, when they get platinum plaques, you'll get one too, because this is where they recorded it at. So V, she's in here. She's like, man, I'm glad you guys are here. And this is my chance to connect with my Puerto Rican roots and actually rap on the track. Now the guy's like, I don't know. You know, your image is, you look good. The white people like you. You a gringo. And she's kind of offended by this, but she hasn't done anything in Spanish. Everything else has been on the talk show with the Nasty Girls. So I can see where he's coming from. But she said, I'm going to prove myself. I'm going to get on here. I'm going to rap in Spanish and show everybody I'm about that. Naomi's been looking for artists on SoundCloud. If you don't know what SoundCloud is, it's kind of like a YouTube, but for music and up and coming artists. They put their music on there so they can get discovered. And a lot of people, they have a large following on SoundCloud, but she can't find anybody. And we know that Jojo, she's been on that piano, but it's been more classical. Remember, she just got accepted into a school because she played one of the old songs from back in the day, hip hop. Now, what she's telling Naomi is, I've been doing some things with Eric and it's more hip hop. I want to be a rapper. Now, Naomi, she hears this and she doesn't want her to go down the same path that she did. She figures what's best for her daughter go to school, get that education, and continue to play the piano. But of course, teenage daughters and mothers, they usually clash. And she's saying, I'm grown. And if I can't do it under your house, I'ma leave. Naomi's upset with Eric because he's been helping her with this. And she's saying, you just started this parenting thing. If I'm Eric, I would have said, whoa, now let's take it easy. I only just started this parenting because you never told me I had a daughter. And secondly, you just started this parenting too, because I know you left her at at her grandma's house for years. So as long as we in these 11 episodes, you got almost just the amount of time as parenting as I do. But he's saying, I got to be her father. I can't be her friend. If that's what she wants to do, rap, okay, I'm going to keep her in her books, but we need to let her express herself and find herself in this thing we call life. Jill's talking to Anna and she's saying, do you always need permission from your mom to go take a walk? It turns out Anna is 21, and this is kind of the same scenario that Britney Spears is in. She has a conservatorship where her mother, is in charge of everything because of quote unquote her mental illness where she has to take Adderall. Now Jill is saying you don't need to do all of that, but legally she has to. So I can see that Jill, she's trying to figure out a way to get this young woman who is 21 years old, who's the cash cow for the show and for her mom, to get from up under all of that nonsense. V is out here hitting that yoga. You know, you got to get that body right. You got to clear your mind, especially after they told you, you're not going to rap Spanish on here. You got to rap this in English. Now, Naomi shows up and she wants to talk to her. And she says, look, I'm not Jojo. You're not about to just tell me what to do. And Naomi says, well, she ain't listening to me either. That's what happened when you don't raise your kids, people. You try to come back in their lives at 16, 17, 18, 19, all those teenage years. They pretty much look at you as just a person, not really their parent. Now, V is saying, you see, she wants to do what you want to do and you have a problem with it. And then Valeria also says, I'm not really the one you should be asking about this because, you know, I'd be in the industry if I had a chance because that's where the money was. And now V is saying, you see why I walked away from the Spanish artist, because I want to do what I want to do sometimes. I want to rap in Spanish. So that's relating to her daughter wanting to go and rap. Now, I didn't know that she wanted to just quit school. Now, I don't agree with that. At least have a online tutor or something, but rapping, okay, go ahead. Why not try it? We got a record label. It wouldn't be nothing to sign you. We got our own studio. Jojo shows up to talk to Eric. And she's like, look, Dad, I really want to rap. The first time hearing Mom rap was on stage at the BET Awards. And that's the first night I put that pen to that paper. And I'm nice. I wrote that flow. Now all I'm asking for is a chance. And just like I just mentioned, I wouldn't agree with her dropping out of school for this. Yeah, it's good to chase your dreams, but you gotta also have that fallback plan. As an adult, we all know that. Can't put all your eggs in one basket. Still continue with the school, because remember, this is rapping. You just gotta put that pen to the paper. You gotta hop in that booth and record. You can still go to school and do that. You got all night to do this rapping. But she tells Eric, just help me out. I just want to record something. And he tells her, all right, but when you get in that booth, you're not my daughter. You're an artist. That means he's going to be hard on her. Now she gets in and she starts spitting a little bit. Now me personally, I'm listening to it. Like, okay, I can see the crowd that she's going for. It's like the teenage girls that are coming into themselves. And it sounds like whoever wrote this be writing for Little Muffin. But she's in there spitting. The little beat sounds like something Eve would have rapped on back in the day. R.I.P. to Brianna, if she's dead. But Eric, he's in there bobbing his head like, okay, I'm feeling it. Jill brings Anna Cadabra to the ladies to let them hear a little bit of her music. And it's some Anna Cadabra, we making magic or something like that. You know, that Disney crap. And the ladies, they like, oh no, we can't do that. But I would have seen Anna Cadabra, a white girl, TV show. I know she got a lot of followers. I know she making some bread. We need to go ahead and sign her. That's what Jill is seeing. But the ladies are saying, no, this is a hip hop label. That's corny. But the label is about empowering women. They didn't say it was a hip hop label. They just said it was Nasty Girl Records. It's not Nasty Girls Hip Hop. Bad Boy was a hip hop label, but they had Faith. They had Total. They had R&B. You got to diversify. Jill mentioned she has 11 million followers. I'm thinking Anna Cadabra, Hannah Montana. Okay, we might as well sign this girl. But she's saying she's a good girl. She's just up under bad people. Let's bring her in. Yeah, that stuff that she has for the show is corny, but that doesn't mean we can't write for her. That means we can't get somebody for her. we could change this girl's life and change Nasty Girl Records. We need some money. V starts to look her up, and we see that there's an article Madison Pierce got arrested for shoplifting. Now, the date here says April 2nd, 2022. So Queens is taking place 3 months ahead of where we are now. Damn, Madison, you ahead of time, but you in jail. Jill goes and gets Madison again. It's just easier to call her Anna, so that's what we're going to call her, Anna. And it turns out Anna, she got arrested on purpose. She walked out the jewelry store with a necklace because she wanted to get away from her mother so she could have some free time to herself, because she knows they won't make her take Adderall in there. Now Jill's hearing this and she's like, dang, that's a little extreme, but you must really want to get away from your mother. So now we see that Jill's going to really try her hardest to convince Madison to sign with them, because they're not going to treat her like that, like a piece of property, a cash cow. They're going to have her come in, do some music, and have that freedom. Jojo's listening to the songs like, all right, like I said, y'all, it was straight for the crowd, the target audience that they're going after. It was straight, I guess. I mean, you know, she talking about girl stuff. But Eric, he hears it. He's like, all right, look, we can make a little deal. You go to school and I'll talk to your mom. We're not going to put this song out just quite yet, because I'm already, you know what I'm saying, crossing the lines with your mom, working with you. But go to school and we'll make it happen. And that's what I was saying. If I was a father, you could go ahead and rap, but you still gonna have to go to school. Come on, man. This is a young woman. This is a teenager. These are kids here. They ain't gonna listen to what adults say. What does she do? Logs into SoundCloud, uploads the freestyle from J. Coda, and we about to take off, people. You know Naomi's gonna be upset with this. Eric, how could you let her do this? And you're like, man, I didn't tell her to upload it. Naomi saying she just got arrested. Should we still sign her? V saying, yeah, I know that's kind of messed up. And Jill saying, look, if we just gave up on people for their mistakes, I wouldn't be here. Naomi, you left your daughter. Naomi, you lied to men about having a kid and not knowing who the father was. V, you drugged a girl. What the hell are we talking about here? Jill was a drug addict. What are we talking about here? This young lady did some shoplifting because she wanted to get away from her mother, and y'all just gonna turn y'all back on her? Y'all some cold-hearted women. Y'all not standing by what y'all preaching. What I tell y'all, I was thinking Hannah Montana, Anna Cadabra, she get up here, they got the guitar playing, and she starts doing, I guess this is punk rock. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's that white people music. And hey, I mean, she sounds good. I'm pretty sure she's a real artist. But now they diversifying the company. If they go ahead and sign her, this is an untapped market. They got Naomi over here like she really playing the electric guitar. She over here bobbing her head. Now I know Naomi could play the regular guitar. I don't know if she can get down like this. If so, then all respect. But if not, the fake playing is funny to me. They like, damn, okay, that was actually pretty good. Nasty Girl Records needs to be the label releasing that. But all you hear is, open up, police. Maddie's mom comes in here and you already know she's about to get on their ass. Y'all stole my daughter. What are y'all doing in here? We all knew it. From the first time we seen Madison's mom on set, we knew she was 100% grade A Karen. She comes in here. Who are you? And what are you doing, my daughter? Jill said you didn't like her that much to bail her out. She looks at Jill in the eyes and says, you know what? Hey, police, you fired. Damn, Jill's off the show. Now the mom is going in and giving them straight facts. I'm a single mother. I raised her in a trailer home. We wasted a whole day of recording the studio. They are so scared and they don't know what's wrong and they don't know what's happening to her. Oh yeah, and to mention that we worth $80 million. Well, Madison is worth $80 million, but since her mother is in charge, she's worth $80 million. And Jill, she broke it down. Really, Madison is worth the $80 million. You're just the momager. That means if you're getting maybe 5%, 10% be 8 million. So you're around 4 million roughly. But what's the mom do? She says, according to the state of California, I can have you arrested for kidnapping, because that's the control that she has over her daughter. It's the same thing that was going on with Britney Spears. Damn, it's a sad game, man. She wants to thank Jill and, you know, hey, thanks for bailing me out. Get out of here, mom. I want to talk to them. But now the ladies want to know how they can get her from up under her mom and what do they need to do. And she's telling them, I need to be able to prove that I can handle myself on a day-to-day basis. Now it's time for V to get in here. Now you remember she's supposed to rap this in English, and that's what this man is saying. You could do your ad libs in Spanish, but rap that like you normally do. You know what I'm saying? Get in there, rap that, and let's get this over with. But V, she had other plans. She gets in there. It's Valeria. I'm here. And then she starts spitting that thing in Spanish. It actually sounds pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I could smoke a little bit and just vibe to it. Well, it turns out he dropped her. He didn't want that. I rap Spanish, you rap in English, ad libs in Spanish. Now, Naomi is upset because she's like, you're supposed to fix things. We're not making any money. Now, we know that they all have equal power when it comes to voting on what they're going to do in the company. Now, V is like, look, I put in the most money. Why do you get the say so of everything? Naomi's talking about it's not all about the money. Well, she just contradicted herself because you just told us we weren't making no money. So if I put in the most money, I think I should get some say so. Eric's like, all right, y'all trying to get Madison Pierce, but she's in a conservatorship. Oh man, y'all making it too hard. Now Naomi, she's on here and she's looking at SoundCloud rappers because she's trying to look for the next big thing. Now with some dude rapping, it was trash. Now she finds J. Coda and she starts listening to it. And the reason she picked this song is because she said everyone was hating, saying females can't rap. But she starts vibing out. It's not perfect, but it has potential. Then she sees the picture and it is Jojo. Jill takes Madison and go talk to a lawyer. Now she left her phone in the trailer on set because, you know, her mom got that track my phone. This lady is 21 years old. Like, that's a crazy ass mom. But that money will make parents, the money will make anybody do crazy things. Except for me, I'm down to earth. Money can't bend, can't fold me, can't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I came from nothing and everything I got now I earned. But the lawyer is saying, Madison, you got to be honest with me and tell me everything, any details that your mom could use to weaponize against you. Now she hears this and she's like, I don't know if I want to expose all that. But the only way that you're going to get it out of this is if the judge can agree she's capable of running her own life day to day. We in here, we talking to the judge. Jill's over on the side. Hey, don't be jumping into this. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass up out of here. Now, Jill, she speaks up for herself and she says, I've been managing a workload, a strenuous workload, handling everything. Also, the financial responsibility of me and my mother. I want to be able to have my own life. Now, the mom is saying sometimes she forgets her lines and stuff like that, locks herself in the trailer. Now, the judge, he needs to come up with a decision. Now, the last thing Madison mom says is she walked past her daughter's room and she seen the light on. Now, she owned a gun for safety and protection. And when she went in there, Madison had the gun in her mouth. And she's saying this is why she needs this conservatorship so she can watch over and protect her daughter. But if I'm the judge, I'm hearing this nonsense and saying you're supposed to be protecting her, but you had a loaded gun in the house with no lock, no nothing on it, and your daughter had it. It seems to me that she doesn't need to be up under your parental guidance. She's 21 and you let her get access to a gun when you knew that she was quote unquote mentally unstable. That's why you're looking at the judge. He's looking at this like, this sounds like some bull. Naomi's been reading the comments on JoJo's page. We already seen that she's seen a couple of men talking about, oh man, women can't rap or none of that. Well, that's life, man. People, they're going to have their opinion. I'm going to tell you, if a woman can't rap, she can't rap. If a man can't rap, he can't rap. That's just their taste in music. If they don't like it, they don't like it. But she's saying, why are men talking about if she has the right butt or not? Who cares? The internet is full of trolls. I got people that comment on these videos. Oh, no man should be reviewing this. I don't give a damn. I was a fan of Eve. I'm going to watch the show. So who cares, Naomi? You've been in the industry. You know how it is. Now she done turned it on Eric. This misogynistic rapping. I told you this is why I didn't want her to rap. He's like, look, I was being a dad. I told her she could rap. I recorded it with her. I didn't tell her to upload it. I got her to go back to school. And just like V was saying, Naomi, she's too controlling. Why do you have to make all of the decisions? Now she's also saying you can't parent like you do business. Hey, Naomi, let's not go there. We know you left your daughter at your mama's house. Do I got to continue to bring that up? Do we got to bring up, I just found out I'm her dad? Do we got to bring up that? Naomi, you just need to chill. Jojo, come down and tell your mama exactly what it is. She's like, how are you holding up? Stop babying her. She gonna get in the industry. She gonna have to get in the industry. Somebody gonna diss her eventually. Then what? Oh man, why are they dissing her? But Jojo says the internet is full of trolls. And I just said that before I even seen this scene because we know what it is. She's like, you're not upset? I mean, they're talking about your body instead of your talent. Jojo's like, as long as you know that I got talent, that's all that matters. There's always going to be haters. No one's ever going to like everything. This isn't that kind of world. And I'm glad that Jojo knows this at a young age. Jill comes back in to talk to Madison's mom, and she's like asking her, how is she holding up? Because Jill has a closer relationship with Madison in just this one episode than she does with her mom. And she's just telling her, you don't know how it feels to see your daughter doing that. And Jill's saying, I know, but still being over like this is hurting her. You know, she wants you to be her mom. She doesn't want you to be her everyday caregiver. She wants to be able to live and enjoy everything that she's worked for. Well, it looks like Jill got through to her mom because Madison shows up to the studio. Hey, ladies, guess what? My mom is letting me go. So we about to record this garage band, rock, punk, whatever it is. We about to get on there, and I might even have a feature on this album. Well, just like we were suspecting would happen, a young white girl with talent had a TV show. Since she's from up under her mother now, it's a bidding war. Universal Records is offering 5 M's. I'm talking about 5 million people. That's 5,000,000. Nasty Girl Records is just going to give you a live concert in the little studio. I'm taking that 5 million, and on top of that 5 million, I want 3.5 million up front. And then I also want my royalties and masters. That's just what I would do if there's a bidding war. Madison is right. She can't pass up $5 million. She's worth 80 M's. That's why I said, instead of giving me the whole 5 million up front, I'll take 3.5 million up front, my royalties and masters, and we'll split streaming. Now, it's a bidding war. If they don't want to do that, she can easily go somewhere else, because Universal also wants her to do another Anna album, which could potentially tie her up and they never ever come out with anything else. But Jill, she's upset. We helped you go through this, but you have to understand, this is business. The only way you keep 80 M's is to bring in M's. And 5 million, 3.5 if I was negotiating it. That's how you stay rich. Well, now the ladies need to figure out what they're going to do with Nasty Girl. We lost Madison. Valeria said she's the reason they broke up, and we also know she got kicked off the track. So she went back and talked to him and said, this is what I want to do. I want to express my Spanish side. So he eventually lets her record a different song, even though she got dropped. And now they listen to like, all right, we're going to do this Spanish thing. That's what they need, though. They need all these different avenues. Because if you just worry about just the black rap, yeah, that's going to do all right. But let's be honest. Rap is dominated by men. But if you can break into the reggaeton and all that other stuff, oh, yeah, that's where you can shine. And the pop area. Maybe not the rap, but pop for women. Oh, yeah, they really own that. Well, it looks like everybody's making amends with what they got going on. Naomi sits Jojo down and she talks to her and lets her understand that, listen, I'm your mother. I understand you want to do music, but I'm not going to let you just drop out of school. So I'm going to allow you to do both. And I'm going to have you on Nasty Girl Records. You'll be up under me. You can still play the piano, go to school, and rap. She's like, well, you know what, Mom? I like that. Do I get an advance? But we know Nasty Girl Records is broke right now. But at least she gets to do some music. There you go, episode 11 of Queens. Let me know what you all think. Do you think that Madison is actually going to go sign that deal? Or is she going to come back and say, you know what, Nasty Girls? I want to be on Nasty Girls. Madison Pierce, a nasty girl. Let me know what you guys think. I'm MoedotJ. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.